This is Devlog 0 of the Bellus Battle Design team. Today we will be covering the overall design of the game. First, I will be talking about the character design. The idea behind the character was to make them easy to control but hard to master. Today our character is controlled by a left stick and has a 360-degree aim. However, you can override the aim with the right stick on the controller. This makes the character easy to pick up and play for the first time, but tough to master because you can change the angles quite a lot. We have a 360-degree dash. The inspiration for the dash came from Smash Bros with their two-way dodge and invincibility frames, but we soon realized that this wasn't for us due to the level design. We changed the dash so that it would be more similar to Celeste's dash from the game Celeste. We decided to have 360 degrees in order to increase recoverability and the possibility to dodge and do some awesome plays. Next up, we have a level design. To start off with, we took inspiration from some other games, mainly Super Smash Bros and Duck Game. An example would be the first level, which was inspired by the Super Smash Bros stage, Battlefield. The next part of the process was to draw levels to scale using the inspiration as a base. To work from and add our own unique take to that. Levels were then whiteboxed so that they could be tested out by the rest of the team. To start off with, we had 3 different sizes that were tested. 1 small, 1 medium and 1 large. After receiving feedback that characters were too small in the big level, we later standardized using the first 2 sizes. Iteration was an important part of the process. With the feedback that we received from having these levels tested, we later iterated on these levels using that feedback in order to improve these levels. Some aspects of the game that ended up being improved was fairer spawn points, more pathways, and easier access to weapons for everyone. And last but not least, we have the weapon design. The inspiration for the weapon design came from Smash Bros, Duck Game, and Spider-Heck, just like with the level design. We started off with prototyping these weapons. Most of the weapons in the game are projectile based, which meant it took a lot of iterations to get these weapons to work as we wanted. We tested the weapons out, but came to the realization that weapon design can be tricky, requiring a lot of fine tuning for the weapons to make them feel fun and interactive. As of right now, we have a multitude of weapons with varying designs, everything from a handgun that shoots normal projectiles to things like the Zeus Bolt and the Railgun, which you can see here in the gameplay footage. Some weapons work better on certain maps, so we have restricted the weapon pools in each map. This means some maps might only have revolvers and bombs spawning there, while other maps might have a bigger weapon pool. This was done to balance the maps, making them more fun and interactive, since some weapons don't work as well in some maps, or they might work a bit too well. A new weapon in progress at the moment would be a portal gun. The inspiration for this weapon came from the game Portal. We are pleased to say that this weapon will be showcased in a future video once it is complete. That is all for this devlog. We have many more things in development which we plan on showing in future videos. Thanks for tuning in and see you in the next one.